Consuming black pill content is not going to help you at all, bro. Let me tell you, a few years ago, I was consuming black pill content. I was fairly black pilled. I was on things like looksism.net. I watched Face LMS is What Women Find Attractive video series. And I was just incredibly black pilled. I thought because I'm short, Asian, and skinny, I can't get chicks, and I never will. Now times, I never think like that at all. Like literally the thought of insecurity or that kind of self-hatred thoughts, they don't crop into my head at all. In this video, I'm going to explain why you need to definitely stop consuming black pill content, and I'm going to give you some very good reasons as to why you should do this. So I'm going to go onto a piece of paper right now and basically show you the two main points as to why you should stop. What's going on, man? So pretty much, before the black pill, you're insecure, right? So at school, maybe growing up, you're insecure about your looks for whatever reason. You know you're not getting chicks. You've got these little insecurities, right? After black pill, you're now extremely insecure and there's no real upside. So think about this. The black pill, all it's done really, if you actually look at it, like if you zoom out a little bit and see what's actually happened, right? And believe me, I fell for this trap too, so please don't feel silly for falling for this. But basically, after you consume black pill content, all that's really happened is that you've become way more insecure about the insecurities that were already there. It's exacerbated it. And there's been no upside, that you haven't actually gotten any closer to getting laid. You feel as though you found the truth, which I thought was valuable at the time. I thought, oh, at least I know the truth now. At least, I'm more miserable, but the cold hard truth. You've got to know the cold hard truth. I'd rather know the cold hard truth than be living in this sugar coated world. That's how I justified it to myself. That's point number one. So now I'm just going to explain to you as to why this, in my experience over the past few years, has just been completely wrong. And hopefully you should be feeling excited, because I know that this is fucking tough for you, man. I was there, and I'm going to show you how to exactly, the next kind of mindset that I had to get out of it. So the trap pretty much is that you haven't exhaustively explored all other options and perspectives, right? And I want to say, don't give up too easily. So pretty much the black pill was one perspective on this whole dating girls, arena, if you will. The real problem is this, right? There are so many other perspectives. There are so many different guys saying loads of different things. And a good thing in life is not to just dogmatically follow one perspective, but really hit on multiple perspectives, exhaust them fully, really commit to them for an amount of time, commit a decent amount of time and energy into each of these perspectives. And in doing so, you can kind of sample all of the options, and then you're going to get an inkling as to which one is going to yield the best results for your life. So for example, with the pickup stuff, I'll talk about the pickup stuff right now. So thank God I didn't give up on dating. I didn't lay down and rot, as the black pill people say. I actually went into the pickup stuff. Now, black pill guys think this is pointless. They think if you're short and Indian, or you're a curry cell or whatever, that you should just give up. Thank fuck I didn't. I really bought into this, but 5% of me thought, look, man, I know the black pill stuff is, I don't want to live a shit life. Like, I've got to just clutch at straws, and I've got to put in some effort. And, even if I don't believe that it's true, what other option do I have? I was really backed into a corner. So I went down this pickup rabbit hole. I made a whole bunch of mistakes. I learned loads of stuff, but eventually at the end of it, I started getting laid. I started having way more options. I started getting pretty girls. I started catching feels for girls and all of this stuff that the black pill guys say is impossible. And you can have a really good relationship, because it is possible to attract these women, even if you're short, Asian, whatever, right? Now, that's just a short part. But pretty much what I want to get across in this vid is that if you're in that black pill trap, you haven't considered, you cannot consider the black pill to be completely true and PUA or pickup or cold approach, whatever, to be 100% true. You can't be 100% aligned in both. You need to kind of flitter between the two and really just consider, go for an amount of time, just suspend all belief in the black pill and consider that the pickup stuff is real, because you have no other choice. I put another video about the last one I uploaded, how you can overcome the black pill using hope, where I go into this a lot more detail about when you go down the pickup stuff, how your mindset about hope and looking for inspiration and having examples of people who've already succeeded, and then going out and getting your own success. I've outlined that procedure in that video, so check that out if you want. But my main focus here is, please consider other perspectives. If you're in that black pill trap, just know it's doing nothing for you, and you know that already. You've experienced that. You might feel like a bit of a mug, like a bit of a dickhead, but we all do stupid things in our lives. I did stupid things before. The point is, definitely consider other perspectives. Check out the pickup one. Even if you believe in it like 1%, just know you really don't have any other choices here, bro. I know you don't, right? You know, even if you get into the gym and you get really jacked, you think that's not going to help, but what other choice do you have? At least it's going to help you somewhat. At least the pickup stuff is going to help you somewhat, right? But little do you know, the pickup stuff can actually completely transform your life and turn it like 180 degrees. But you won't believe that right now. What I'm saying is just consider that it might help you a bit. And just consider that you don't really have any other options. As you go down the rabbit hole more, like how I've outlined in my videos, you will very, very quickly encounter, holy shit, all the Blackpill stuff is completely wrong, and then your mindset will completely flip like it has for me. And then when your mindset completely flips and you shut the Blackpill stuff off forever, you then can live a fucking normal life of just like a normal life. It's sick. I love it. But at the moment, just flitter, go from the Blackpill to exhausting other options, go down the pickup stuff, go to the gym, whatever, exhaust all of that stuff. You'll get a little bit of progress, you'll get a little bit of results, and then as you go down the rabbit hole more and you get more and more results, you'll eventually become like me and completely ditch the Blackpill stuff altogether. Hope that makes complete sense. Anything you want to know about my journey and how you can basically go through a similar process of leaving all this Blackpill shit behind you, leave a comment. I'll get back to you. Definitely do that, because believe me, man, I want to connect with you guys and really I want to talk to other people who are in my spot, because for me, I fucking hate that I was in that position. And if I see short at uni, when I was at university, I saw short Asian just insecure guys walking with their head down and all that. And I looked at them like, fuck me, I wish I could help this dude, because I know what that's like, and I know it's just hell on earth, trapped in a prison of your own mind. I know it's terrible, and I really want to help. So please leave a comment if you're in that situation. I'd really like to help you out for free, obviously. All right, that's it.